What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is that? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see Cassie. Hit me up in my DMs because I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey y'all, hey, I'm coming. Don't worry, never fear. I am preparing myself. I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming. Give me just a sec. Be there in a sec. Y'all know I'm always late. I don't know. Don't act surprised. You know I am always rambling when I hear Jesus Christ Superstar. And I was really ready today, and then something came up, and I had to, handle that. Anyway, all right, let's sit in the chair. Ooh, shit. All right. Here we go. Ring light on. Bam. Hat. Bam. And boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey. Hey. What is going on, people? What is up? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? I feel the need to go, what up? It's me, El Teddy 27, and I am back for yet another review. Because I ain't did a review in so long. I haven't did a review in so long. And I miss going, what up? It's me, El Teddy 27, and I am back for yet another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, oh man, I miss doing reviews. But alas, we had the writer's strike and all of that other stuff. And then nothing, gave me the unction to, do a review. So, and the things that I was reviewing, I just couldn't do no more. So, Yet here we are. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey Tracy W. Budgets Waits. Hey, what's going on, Miss Sharon? I feel like I ain't seen you in a few days, Miss Sharon. How you been? I hope everything all right over there. Hey, Cams. I'm glad you made it safely. Cam's probably somewhere about to have another drink because it is 5 o'clock on the East Coast, and Cams is probably somewhere about to have another drink. I ain't mad at the Cams because if I could, I would be there with you. But I'll be in Virginia tomorrow. Don't worry. Hey, Sharice, what's going on? Morgan, what's up? Lemon Kush Pepper. B Shalom. Hey, hi, hey. I am glad you are here before the late bell, B Shalom. So glad you're here. Hey, Amber, how are you? We still praying for you, Amber. Don't think we're not thinking about you. You are in our prayers, Amber. Hopefully, everything's good with you and your family, but we have been praying for you, your family, and you and your family over there. Um, so, gonna get through today, and then I'm off for the weekend. I have to go out of town, and y'all know when I go out of town, the likelihood of me going live is few and far between because I'll be so busy when I be out of town. So we're gonna enjoy ourselves today, have a good time, and then I have to see y'all back on Monday. I got tons of videos y'all can go and watch. So you can go back and watch our old go and hey Montrez, binge watch some of the old school silly Saturdays and stuff like that, and some of the old lives from back in the day. I wonder if you I might have a cash app for somebody that can find the live where the babe, my ex, rolled up on me and made me shut down the live. I was in bed live. I had only been live for like a few minutes. And I'm over here having a good time with my people. The babe, who had a key at the time, opened up that door, looked at me, shut that bitch down. And I was like, well, okay, y'all. Well then I'll be out here. It was so funny. I think I took that live down. I don't know. I have to look and see if I took it down or not. But I definitely remember when he came in, I was like, and then I was like, oh, hey. He looked at me, he said, shut that bitch down. I was like, well, I gotta go, y'all. Hey, Montrez, I understand being busy when you're out of touch. Listen. I'm okay, and thank you so much. You're very welcome, Amber. Very welcome. Hey, Yana. Hey, Boo. Child, you listening from the shower? Child, go ahead and get it clean, honey. Wash it, scrub it, scrub it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's get started with today's dossier. The dossier is not too packed today. The goal is for me to get out of here at a decent time so that I can go rest, pack, rest up, and be ready to go out of town tomorrow. So I want to be out of here in an hour. Let's see if by 6:20 is the goal. Okay? 6:20 or less. Since I need to be out of here by 6:20, the late bell today is at 5:35. Late bell is at 5:35. I was real nice yesterday. Today, not so much. 9,000 word essay today. For those people who roll up in here after my late bell at 5:35, the essay today is 9,000 words. We don't have that type of time. We don't have the energy to go back and forth with these people. Sorry. Sorry, boo. Boo boo. Anyway, um, so um yesterday happened. Yes, budgets weights 9,000. Hey Ravine, yesterday happened, and we now have an interim speaker of the house, the speaker pro tempore. Um, you're leaving for Chicago tonight. Okay, we're praying for you, wishing you traveling grace, Amber. Okay, Get there safe, okay? Hit me up, back channel, hit me up with a DM or something. Let me know you made it safe, okay? Amber, we definitely, like I said, praying for you and your family as y'all go through y'all hour of bereavement. So, um, yesterday happened. They ousted Kevin McCarthy from the Speaker of the House. Giving us a long essay. Yes, a long essay before I go out of town. I'm good for that in my classroom. Ask all of my old students. Anytime we had like Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, spring break, you was guaranteed to get a lengthy assignment, a real lengthy assignment that was gonna take that whole week to do. Baby, I didn't play them games. Or you think you're finna sit home and chill and not do nothing? Nah, boo. Go ahead and get this good project. Go ahead and get this good essay, girl. And the essay always accompanied the novel. Read this whole novel during the week and write this good essay. Stop playing with a real G. And come back if you want to talk about you and you don't have it. Okay. 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 Anyway, back to where I was. So yesterday happened. They ousted the Speaker of the House. Okay. So we're going to break that down in just a second. But hey, Jason, what's good, bro? Here's our petty moment because Republicans are going to be petty, just as petty as they want to be. Okay. So, and I put this in the members only chat last night, so the members know what I'm talking about. Somebody go over there to the members only chat and let them know that we're live right now, please. Thank you. So, remember yesterday I explained that the interim speaker is Patrick McHenry, who is the Senate pro tempore. Now, it's standing tradition that when you get a new Speaker of the House, there's a whole like wing that they get, this huge office that they get. However, tradition says that they reserve a good portion of that office for the former Speaker of the House, so that they could have access, still, as a parting gift as former Speaker of the House. Here you go, you got these offices, over here, these special private offices, right? Actually, let me get the correct term for the offices, because there is an actual term. They need to be cornered with the ish show that is the party versus Whipple. Baby, these people are petty as hell, Cams. Baby, they ain't just regular petty. They are super petty, okay? Super petty. Where's my, hold on, y'all. I gotta find my, okay, I got some remainder of my Powerade. I got Gatorade too, but I'm gonna drink the remainder of this good Powerade, God, so that I can lubricate my throat. Hold on. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's good. Hold on. Mm. Oh yeah, one more time. Finish it out. Mm. 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 Oh, that's good. Anyway, so yesterday, here's what happens. Patrick McHenry, who's the interim Speaker of the House, tells Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi that she needs to vacate her Capitol Hideaway office. So they call it she has an official office, but because she was the former Speaker of the House, she has extra office space, which is called her Hideaway office. He told her, "Hey boo, You got so much time. You need to go ahead and vacate this hideaway office, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Get the hell out. Nancy Pelosi then says, well, that's real rich. Y'all some nasty ass motherfuckers. Y'all know I'm over here in California right now because we're preparing for the final arrangements and funeral services for the late Senator Dianne Feinstein. So Nancy Pelosi is off in California preparing, to show her last respects to Dianne Feinstein. Now here's the deal. The Dianne Feinstein part is extra tea. Remember, I gave y'all tea yesterday? Here's extra tea. The Democrats in the Senate and Chuck Schumer had asked Kevin McCarthy to send Congress on recess prior to Matt Gaetz putting his motion on the floor. They asked the Senate House Dems, or they asked Speaker McCarthy to have Congress, the House, go on recess so that the California congressmen and women could go back to California to, be there for all of the final rights and arrangements for Dianne Feinstein. He told Chuck Schumer where to go and how to get there, and then a couple hours after that, they had the whole goddamn motion presented by Matt Gaetz, and now we're here. So, so McHenry's office requested Pelosi to vacate her Capitol hideaway office by today. They said, "Baby, you got 24 hours. You have until Wednesday. You need to go ahead and vacate that office because it was being reallocated for speaker office use." And that's according to Politico. So Nancy Pelosi came out and said, with all the important decisions that the new Republican leadership must address, which we are all eagerly awaiting. One of the first actions taken by the new Speaker pro tempore was to order me to immediately vacate my office. This eviction is a sharp departure from tradition. As Speaker, I gave former Speaker Hastert a significantly large suite of offices for as long as he wished. She went on to say, office space doesn't matter to me, but it seems to be important to them. Now that the new Republican leadership has settled this important matter, let's hope they get to work on what's truly important for the American people. Sadly, because I am in California to mourn the loss of and pay tribute to my dear friend Dianne Feinstein, I am unable to retrieve my belongings at this time. Baby, they finna evict you and have all your shit out on the Capitol lawn. Baby, they finna do you like you done got evicted, have the sheriff's office come, start picking up boxes and furniture and shit, and throw all your shit on the Capitol lawn. I mean, girl. But here's more details that came out today. Oh, it gets better. So now they're saying this wasn't Patrick Meharry. So what people fail to realize, this whole thing about interim speaker pro tempore was already put into motion by Kevin McCarthy when he first took office, because he knew one day some shit like this might go down. So what he did was he went ahead and selected Patrick Meharry to assume that position should he be ousted as Speaker of the House, which Patrick Meharry did. Now, people were thinking it was Patrick Meharry that did this. Oh, no. This was Kevin McCarthy with a nice parting gift. Mind you, Nancy Pelosi wasn't even there yesterday to vote for Kevin McCarthy to be put out because she was in California, so she wasn't even there for the vote. Baby, so it's being found out that Kevin McCarthy is behind interim Speaker Patrick Meharry's move to kick former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and former Majority Leader Steny Hoyer out of their office space. Republican Representative Garrett Graves told reporters on Wednesday that McCarthy is getting the office that McHenry ordered her to vacate. So now that McCarthy is the former Speaker of the House, they're like, baby Nancy, you don't need this no more. Go ahead, move on out. This is going to Kevin McCarthy. And here's what Representative Graves said. Quote, look, the deal is that the office that Pelosi is in right now is the office of the preceding speaker. Speaker Pelosi and other Democrats determined that they wanted a new speaker, and it's Kevin McCarthy. So he's getting the office. End quote. The people are being petty. I don't know what y'all being petty with the Democrats for. Y'all did this. This is y'all mess. Y'all are crapping yourselves. You're shitting all over yourselves. I don't know why y'all mad at the world. You need to be mad at each other. Who you mad at? Who made you mad? Show us on the doll where they hurt you, okay? Because you did this to yourselves. Nobody feels bad for you. Anyway, let's get this politics news out the way now, okay? Donald Trump is in the news. Why? Because he is no longer on Forbes's list of the 400 richest people in the world. He's over there goddamn fighting the air. When I tell you he is over there windmill in the air, because that's one of the only things that's important to him. How well he's looked in terms of his wealth, being on the Forbes list of richest people on earth, which is why he has a whole lawsuit going on in New York right now, a civil lawsuit, because he inflated his net worth and the value of his businesses and real estate and office things in order to get certain loans and certain deals from banks, and then deflated it when it was time to pay taxes. Child, a mess. So let me read this. Donald Trump has found himself on the outs with Forbes, at least as it pertains to the richest Americans list. He's fallen out of the top 400 club again. Here's the deal. Donald Trump was first removed from the coveted baller group in 2021 amid a rocky exit from the White House, but he got back in just last year, clocking number 343 with a then estimated net worth of $3.2 billion, following real estate sales and other ventures. Now in 2023, he has once more fallen off the 400 list with a current estimated net worth of $2.6 billion. You'd think all the indictments against him, not to mention a civil trial that's taken a hard look at his wealth, property values, would be to blame, but not necessarily. According to Forbes, his dip in riches is actually more attributed to a bad investment in Truth Social, which the outlet notes has mostly failed to take off and attract a consistent user base, as well as some of his office buildings depreciating on the market. I don't need to go any further into this. I believe he's worth less than that, if you ask me. Like, I don't even believe that amount. But baby, don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't look for no sympathy over here. We do not care. And if there's anything he cares most about, it's being amongst the richest people on earth. That's all he cares about. It's his ego. So he's probably more hurt by a move like this than he was when he lost the presidency. I can tell you right now, this is probably going to keep him up at night more so than anything else. So I can promise you right now, he's probably, as we speak, posting all kind of crap on Truth Social and stuff. Listen, Truth Social is how you got here, according to Forbes. Make better investments, baby. We don't care. And I think, I'm not saying he's, if I'm being honest, I think he's barely a billionaire. Barely a billionaire. I don't think he's worth the 2.6 billion that they're purporting that he's worth. I might give him just over $1 billion, but that's about it. That's the best I'm gonna give him. But I'm not giving him 2.6 billion. But white people look out for white people, so I don't expect Forbes to be any different. In other Donald Trump news, Sexy Red is in the news. According to Sexy Red, I got to play the clip so y'all can hear it yourselves. Okay, I won't be able to do it. This is Sexy Red if you need her. Actually, that's a commercial. Hold on, that was a commercial. Let me hold on. Let the commercial, and then I'll let you hear Sexy Red. Although there's never a reason to listen to Sexy Red, but here we are. This is a long ass commercial. Dear God. Damn commercials.
Do you think more people are going to support Trump now? And
I like Trump. Yeah, they support him in the hood. Because at first, I don't think people was fucking with him like they thought he was racist, saying little shit, and against women. But once he started getting black people out of jail and giving people that free money, oh baby, we love Trump. We need him back in office.
Yeah, a little bit of free money goes a long way.
We need him back. Because baby, them checks. Yeah. Oh yes, the stimulus checks, Trump. We miss you.
That's like Whoa Vicky. She's always talking about Trump. You see her ever?
I like Trump. No, I ain't never seen one.
She's funny.
I love Trump though. He's funny to me. Like I used to watch his interviews, not interviews, like him talking to people. He used to be calling people fat.
Yeah.
He just
wow.
He's funny. Like we need people like him.
Well,
Hi, Harold. How are you, my love? Hey, China White. How art thou? Hall monitors, please monitor the doors. Late bells at 5:35. Hall monitors, please monitor the doors. Late bell was at 5:35. Hey, Harold, what's going on, bruh? Hey, China White, what is good, my love? Hall monitors. Just go see the hall monitors. They'll take care of you. They'll bring you up to speed on where we at. Why are we listening to someone whose claim to fame is telling her that her pussy is pink and her booty hole is brown? I don't think that rational people is going to the likes of a Sexy Red for political advice. Because her whole claim, she's not, we don't even go to Sexy Red for rap. We don't even go to Sexy Red for music. We don't go to her for anything for what she's known for. The only thing I'm going to Sexy Red for is to figure out what the color of her pussy and the color of her booty hole is. I ain't even looking to her to know what the color of anybody else's pussy and booty hole is, just hers. I'm just saying that we're listening to someone who wants all the world to know that her booty hole is brown, her pussy is pink. Also, need we forget, she professed and proclaimed herself to be the raw dog queen. So we're also talking about a woman who has told us she's letting anything with a peen roll up in her, raw dog and all. She's just a petri dish and cesspool of every STD, STI, and venereal disease known to man. Shall we go back to the song? Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off the clapper. Why? Because she probably has the clap as we speak. The woman says anybody with a peen can roll up in her shit. I'm sorry, her pink pussy, raw dog in it. So, and her rationale, because she's the voice of everybody in the hood, right? Because she speaks for everybody in the hood. I just want to know, those people still living in the hood right now, Can y'all let me know whether or not I should be going to Sexy Red, who's claiming the fame is the fact that her pussy is big and her booty hole is brown, and she's the raw dog queen of America? Is that who I should go to know what y'all are and are not here for in the hood? I just want to find out. Please let me know, because we can stop questioning anything. We could just go to put a mic in front of Sexy Red and she'll let us know, everything that we need to know about the hood right now. According to her, the little $2,100 check, stimulus check, had y'all balling out y'all mind. Let's be clear. I was not afforded a stimulus check because I didn't qualify. However, the little what was it, $2,100, $1,200? I don't even remember how much it was. So you mean to tell me that you could sell the price of freedoms and liberties and civil rights is a measly $1,200? Hell, I can blink right now and spend $1,200, $2,100. I can blink right now and spend $21,000. That ain't no money. That stimulus check wasn't no money. I know people get more than that stimulus check in food stamps. Why are you playing, girl, in the hood? People listen. Sexy Red. Hey boo. Hey sweetheart. Hey love bug. Newsflash. The people in the hood be balling. Whether or not you know it, people in the hood be balling out their mind. They ain't over here, scratching and surviving, hanging in the child line. You ever been to some hoods? Baby, listen. $1,200 ain't gonna get you that far. It ain't gonna get you that far. I'm sorry, boo. I know people get more than that in food stamps each month. Girl, if you don't go sit out somewhere, if you don't go sit down, and of course, she loves the rhetoric of a Donald John Trump, because she might let Donald John Trump play with her pussy so that he can see, and play in her booty hole so that he can test out whether or not her pussy is pink and her booty hole is brown. Hell, she told us she's the raw dog queen of America. She'll probably let him raw dog it too. Donald John, just roll on over there to Sexy Red. She'll let you get some. She letting everybody else get one. She know all about the hood because probably the whole hood done had some according to her. Girl, boom. Honey, boom. Boom, honey. I just can't. Let me see what y'all got going on in this chat, because y'all are chatting away. I don't know what y'all want from me. The woman says her booty hole is pink. Her pussy is pink and her booty hole is brown, and she's the raw dog queen of America. That in and itself makes her an aficionado on all things and choices relative to the hood, apparently. Sexy Red teaching people how to run the clip. You know what? Nope. Y'all already starting. Why y'all surprised? Isn't she from Missouri? It's not like they super enlightened and saying down there. God. And she also says she would like to NBA Youngboys 12 to be NBA Youngboys 12 baby mama. You know what? See, this is what I'm talking about. These are the people who we're supposed to listen to. Bossy said she had an STD, and I had saw in the news clip of child. I told you she's a whole petri dish. The bar is so damn low. It is. It is. It's down. It's all the way at the ground. Sexy Red is friends with Chris Shaw, and that's all we need. I mean, just saying that made me itch. It was $1,200 the first round, and then round 2 was only $600. So Trump only had $1,800. See what I'm saying? That ain't no damn money. $1,800. Hell, many people, most of us get more than that that ain't even our paycheck. $1,800, that ain't even a paycheck. God, yo. $1,800 is not even a paycheck. What the hell I'm gonna do with $1,800? If you don't go, girl. Must have been nice to get a check and not think about any of the terrible things that man did to the country. That's what I'm saying. Ignorance is bliss for these people. Sexy Red must like we sell puts for $20 a pop. She do give you. I'm gonna give her $40. I'm gonna give her $40. It is 2023. You know, you could have got $20 a pop back in the 90s. It's 2023, so she might do $40. She might do 40. I can see her charging $40 to give her an STD, as long as it comes with the STD. $40 in an STD, you can get whatever you want from her, raw dog and all. $40 in an STD. I'm just telling you. Hashtag $40 and an STD. I got one quote item I want that's $1,800. Right, $1,800. We can't do nothing with that mess. Sexy Red ain't never had nothing nice, so any money is a lot of money to those people. Girl, a stinky raw dog, according to her own account. She did say her pussy stank. I'm just saying, for most people, that $1,800. Right. Like, what am I doing with 1,800? Girl, I blame us for making her famous. I ain't make her famous. The reason she's famous is the reason that we still talking about Krishan Rock and Blueface. Midwest Madam, that's what we calling her. Child, I'm gonna say $40, Tracy. I'm gonna say it's $40. 1,800 won't cover rent in most. Right, right, girl. $1,800. Who is this sexy red chick and why is she so popular? I have no idea. I have no idea, Ravid. As we stated earlier, $40 in an STD, and that gets you everything you want from her. We ain't wrong, China White. We is right. If she only charging those ballers and high rollers only $40, she really a child. You know, she $40 a pop. $40 cooter, and she sings the song for the duration. She did say her pussy was stank, Ravid. She said that. I don't, what do y'all want from me? The woman said that the hood is here for all parts of Donald John. So for all of your politics news as it relates to the hood, all you have to do is go see Sexy Red. She'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay, she'll give you all the news you need to know. All right. Anything you want to know? Go to Sexy Red. We gotta move on. I'm supposed to be out here by 6:20. So y'all got to keep me honest. All right. Oh, where to go now? We talked about LaFonza Butler. She was sworn in yesterday by Vice President Kamala Harris. If you checked out my Instagram story on my Instagram, I posted it on my Instagram story, her swearing in ceremony yesterday, which was a beautiful thing. So glad to see this Black woman. She is LGBTQ. She is a lesbian, and she was sworn in as the third ever Black woman to be seated on the United States Senate. The first was Carol Moseley Braun. The second is Kamala Harris, and the third being now LaFonza Butler. Her name is Senator Uber. I'm not doing this. Nope. Well, let's be clear. A lot of these hood people get their news from the shade room, and they become very right. Well, then there's that. So here's the story. The author of the book and movie The Blind Side has apparently spoken up about the situation. Going on with Michael Orr and the what is their name? Toy, whatever their name is. The Toy family, I can't, Toy family, whatever their name is. Let me read this to y'all real fast. The Blind Side author Michael Lewis is sharing his take on the drama involving Michael Orr and the Tui family, alleging that the former athlete's accusations stem from the deterioration of his mental state. Let me read that again. The Blind Side author Michael Lewis is sharing his take on the drama involving Michael Orr and the Tui family, alleging that the former athlete's accusations stem from the deterioration of his mental state. According to the Huffington Post, Michael Orr, who played for in the NFL from 2009 to 2016, has accused Sean and Leanne Tui of duping him into a conservatorship by telling him it was equivalent to adoption and would make him a member of their family. He also claimed they took advantage of him financially following the publication of the book and film based on his life and the adoption narrative. Quote, what we're watching is a change of behavior. This is what happens to football players who get hit in the head. They run into problems with violence and aggression. End quote. And that's a quote from, once again, Michael Lewis, author of The Blind Side, when speaking about Michael Orr. So basically, he's saying that this is all CTE. It's his mental deterioration from all of that football, and the football is causing him to have mental deterioration, and that's why he's coming after the Tui family. What do y'all want me to do with that? I don't know what the hell y'all want me to do with that. So basically what he's saying is, and of course, white people go stick behind white people because this is what white people do. White ass Michael Lewis is going to just pass off the fact that this man wants the money that's owed to him. This man wanted to finally be from under this conservatorship, not be treated as a slave, as if this is 1823 and not 2023. But no, white man Michael Lewis, who wrote this critically acclaimed novel telling about how this white savior family came and saved this black boy who was too dumb for words, who couldn't speak well, who couldn't spell, who couldn't add 1 and 1 and get 2, and took him in and saved him from the perils of Black America and made him a football sensation, right? This is what y'all got going on. You know what? I'm triggered. I feel myself spiking. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, we're in the middle of our sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave. His only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
How would somebody help me?
This is what we got going on. I can't even. I'm spiking out y'all. I still got about 1 or 2 nerds in here. Let me keep this up. Because I'm spiking out. Spiking out. Michael Lewis, according to the article, also said that Michael Orr, quote, was not a strong voice on his was not a strong voice on his life, and that he had to dig the narrative out to create the book. Basically saying, oh, he couldn't talk right. He couldn't verbalize what was going on in his life, and it took everything out of me to get, what I needed for the book. Mind you, anytime you've heard Michael Orr speak, he's been very well spoken, Very well put together. Matter of fact, he was an honors student. Michael Lewis is also alleging that Michael Orr was, quote, not useful on the football field until he met the Tuohys in 2003 while attending a private high school. So now the Tuohys are responsible for his whole, just a, I'm getting triggered. Mind you, Michael Orr was already ranked as one of Tennessee's highest ranked football players before he even met the Tuohys. The man was ranked as one of the top 10 football players in all of the state of Tennessee before he even met the Tuohys. Michael Lewis went on to say, quote, what I feel really sad about is I watched the whole thing close up. They showered him with resources and love. That he's suspicious of them is breathtaking. The state of mind one has to be in to do that, I feel sad for him. No, bitch, we feel sad for you, you raggedy ass piece of shit. We feel sad for all of the people who have to be around you. We feel sad for your family who has to be in the company of you and the same airspace as you. I told y'all I never watched The Blind Side, never read the book because I told y'all I knew from the very beginning I wanted no part of any story telling me how this white family, this white woman was the savior and all of that. I get sick of the white man, white woman savior that's coming to save the black people because we just need saving from you all. Go to hell. Eat my ass. Eat my ass, Michael Lewis. And we, the Lewis, all of us who have the Lewis surname, that is my last name, those of us who are betrothed with the Lewis surname, vehemently and aggressively denounce you. And sir, you can now be a part of some other you can change your last name, but we want no parts of it. None. We vehemently and aggressively denounce you and no longer consider you a part of our hearty clan. A mess. A damn mess. Let me move on because I'm getting triggered. God, since we're here, might as well go down the road, which is we have sugar spike moments. Might as well spike the hell out. Women in the audience, be prepared. You might get triggered by this one. Just letting you know that now. A woman had a mix up in CVS and had her pregnancy terminated because CVS gave her the wrong medication. Let me read this to you. Tamika Thomas, who resides in Las Vegas, is speaking out about a CVS abortion medication mix-up that ultimately resulted in the termination of her in vitro fertilization. Thomas and her husband had trouble getting pregnant, and after two ectopic pregnancies, Thomas had to have her fallopian tubes removed. Even though their insurance didn't cover IVF, they decided to do it and pay out of pocket. Do you know how much money IVF costs? And they paid for this out of pocket. Thomas's doctor prescribed a vaginal suppository to replace the injections required to jumpstart her hormones. After taking two of her required doses, she immediately knew something was wrong. Quote, I started cramping really bad. The cramping went beyond that. It was extreme. It was painful. End quote. After researching the prescription on the label, she realized a grave error had been made. Two technicians and two pharmacists made various mistakes that led to Thomas being given the wrong medication, which basically terminated her burgeoning pregnancy immediately. Terminated her pregnancy immediately. Quote, the first thing I read is it's used for abortions. They just killed my baby, both my babies, because I transferred 2 embryos. End quote. Thomas filed a complaint with Nevada State Board of Pharmacy, which held a meeting in September. Ultimately, the 2 pharmacists were fined and had their licenses temporarily suspended. Temporarily? Y'all hold that. Put a button in that. In addition, the pharmacists will have their licenses reinstated if they avert disciplinary action over the next year, pay fines, and take continuing education credits. In a statement, CVS said, quote, we've apologized to our patient for the prescription incident that occurred in 2019 and have cooperated with the Nevada Board of Pharmacy in this matter. The health and well-being of our patients is our #1 priority, and we have comprehensive policies and procedures in place to support prescription safety. Prescription errors are very rare, but if one does occur, we take steps to learn from it in order to continuously improve quality and patient safety. End quote. Where's the money that this woman paid for IVF? Because you know how many tens of millions of thousands of dollars it costs for IVF treatments? Because they said that her insurance didn't cover it and her husband paid for it out of pocket. That's one. Two, the punitive damages to this woman, because she's probably going to have PTSD for some time. Three, state of Nevada, aren't y'all one of these states that's hell-bent on abortion laws and all of this stuff? So where's the smoke now when CVS then gave this woman an involuntary abortion? Involuntary abortion. Where's the pro-lifers right now? Where are the members of Congress screaming from the rooftops? Where are the placards in the House committee meetings showing what the receipt that this woman got when she picked up her prescription and all of these things? Where is that? Where's the fevered pitch from pro-lifers in the halls of Congress speaking out about this? There ain't none. You want to know why? Because CVS done lined the pockets. CVS is big business. They lined the pockets of these people. It goes to show you they don't give a shit about pro-life. They don't give a shit about children. They give a shit about lining their pockets. If this, I need to know where's the adjudication, because civil court needs to see CVS needs to see this woman in civil court. Do you hear me? Y'all pay all types of insurances and everything. That woman needs a 10-figure adjudication, and by 10-figure, I mean she needs a $50 million adjudication on this. I need 50 million. Y'all got $50 million to throw around. CVS, please be clear. We know y'all have $50 million to throw around. That ain't nothing for y'all. Y'all are a multi-billion-dollar company. 50 million ain't gonna hurt you like that. And even if it does, it should, because you terminated this woman's 2 babies without her permission. And then you had the unmitigated gall to say, oh, we're not going to revoke the license of these people. We'll just momentarily suspend them. Just take a year off, take a couple classes, and just promise not to do it no more, and we'll be all right. These people will still have a job to give medications to people. This is what y'all got going on in these yet to be United States of America. A mess, a whole damn mess. So let me ask you a question, pharmacists and pharmacy technicians. Nobody double checks this stuff? Like nobody double checks? Like you don't have to match the prescription, because nowadays they don't even handwrite prescriptions anymore. Your doctor emails it over, or sends it on via the internet over to the pharmacy, and it's right there all typed up and everything. So you mean to tell me when y'all ordered this medication, nobody looked? Let me match up what's on the label of this freaking prescription with what's on the goddamn prescription. That's what y'all got going on. I don't know what y'all want from me. We're in the middle of a whole sugar spiking moment. I don't know what you people want from me. Let me move on because I'm getting triggered again. I'm getting triggered again. See what y'all do to me? Y'all make me get triggered. Oh, in more sugar spiky news. Oh, the lady was black. Oh, you have to know, Morgan. Of course the lady was black. Tamika Thomas. Yeah, she's black. Oh, she's black. Please be clear. You knew that was coming, Morgan. Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim. It's 9,000 a day, but just go see the hall monitors. They'll take care of you, Diamond Pearl Jim. I love you, Diamond Pearl Jim. They might even have a hall pass over there for you because you're one of my prized people. Now, Harold better be his ass over there still writing my 9,000 word essay. I don't have no understanding for Harold. Get your ass over there, Harold, and write my 9,000 word essay and stop playing with me. We'll have no understanding for Harold. You, Diamond Pearl Jim, we can have some understanding for Harold. Honestly, I don't smoke the whole blunt because of this story. I'm just saying, a teacher's pet. You know what it costs to get a teacher's pet pass? Teacher's pet passes only come via DMs. I ain't seen you slid up in my DMs enough to get a teacher's pet pass. Listen, Yana say she had to smoke a whole blunt to get through that story. Listen, here we are. We're here now. Wait a minute. So you and Harold just ganging up on me now? Not that I might not like being ganged up on by the two of you, but still, at least let me know that y'all ganging up on me so I can be prepared. Toot it up a little harder. Toot that thing up, mommy. Make it roll. Make it roll. Oh, God. Here's an update. Okay. Here's an update. Remember last week, because I'm trying to eat these nerds because this is a spiky moment. I'm telling you, this is another spiky moment. Here's another sugar spiky moment. Last week, I gave you the story of that white woman, Alyssa McCommon, who had been arrested for having sex with the little white woman who had been arrested for having sex with the fourth grader, right? The 12-year-old fourth grader. Remember that? Remember that we did that story last week, right? Remember that? And she had been out on probation, and then she texted the boy, giving him cold language, saying, "Oh, you gonna regret telling people on there." Remember that whole story? Put a 27 in the chat if you remember that story we did. The woman, she had been arrested for sexually assaulting the 12-year-old little fourth grader. She was out on bond. They caught her texting the little boy saying, "Oh, you're gonna regret doing that." And then they had to go pick her up again. Remember that story? Well, girl, we got an update. Here we go. Here we go. A Tennessee elementary school teacher accused of raping a boy when he was 12 years old implied that she is pregnant with his child in a phone call played in court this week. Where's my? I need something to drink. I can't. Y'all try me. Where's my cake? Let me get it. I don't know what y'all want from me. I got a little bit of Sprite left in here. See, y'all gonna drive me to drink. because I can't do no more. Wait, I see. I'm gonna take some of this, right? Because this is where we are. This is where the fuck we are. We're gonna take some of our pink thinner gin, right? We're gonna pull some of that because this is where we are. This is where we are. We're at the point now where I got to do this in order to make it through. Okay, okay. Because I'm not gonna make it through. I'm not gonna make it through. Y'all have me at this point now. Y'all drive me to drink. Oh, you heard me, Sharice. Oh, you heard me. Oh, you heard me. Can we get the CBS pharmacist on the line? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is let me mix that up real good because we're here. Just go mix that up. We're here. Mm. Oh, that's so good. Oh, because I need this drink. Mm. Baby, listen. Let me read that first sentence. That's the first sentence of the article. That's the first sentence of the article. What do you want me to do with that? You know what? Because everybody at this point is spiking the fuck out. Where's our good friend Larry Byers? Larry, we need you. No, damn Larry, we're at a whole critical mass here. We need our good friends to taste the biscuits because we're spiking out.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Get your honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my chicken wings. Get none of that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes on my chicken wings. Take us out, Moose.
Taste the biscuit.
Only goes to tell you, don't win at the church. You can win it.
Come on, mama, say! Jesus!
I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. We're spiking the hell out. We are spiking out. I can't even. I don't know what y'all want from me. I have no earthly idea what the hell. I don't know what y'all want from me. I just report what's given. Let me read this. I'm trying to make it through this article, okay? Trying to make it through. Oh, we needed that. Didn't we, Harold? Jesus. Listen, we all want to scream like the church mother at the end, hearing this story. Let me read this again. A Tennessee elementary school teacher accused of raping a boy when he was 12 years old implied that she is pregnant with his child in a phone call played in the court this week. Quote, I'm going to raise this baby. I can do this. End quote. Alyssa McCommon, a fourth grade teacher, can be heard saying in a phone call with the victim that played aloud in a Tipton County courtroom yesterday. McCommon, 38, of Covington, is accused of sexually assaulting a boy who told police that while spending the night at the suspect's residence in 2021, when he was 12 years old, he awoke to McCommon sexually assaulted him. She was initially arrested on September 8th and charged with rape of a child. McCommon was then released on $250,000 bond until she was rearrested on September 28th, last week, like we reported, and charged with coercing, harassing, and stalking the victim. A judge revoked a second bond for McCommon after authorities said she violated the terms of her release when she contacted the victim using a previously unknown phone number after she initially bonded out of jail. I don't need to read anymore. I don't have anything. I have nothing. In one message to the victim, McCommon wrote, quote, I'm just really scared. I don't even know if it's you or not. I will never text you again. You will never hear from me again. Just please don't say anything, end quote. In another text, she wrote, quote, this was a mistake. This is my burden. Oh my God, delete this number. Please don't get me in trouble, end quote. She allegedly admitted in September to, quote, communicating inappropriately with former students, plural, through online video games and social media apps where she apparently sent them inappropriate photographs and requested sexual relationships with the victims, plural. Well, apparently, she must have went down to that CVS down there to Las Vegas because she ain't had a baby. So maybe she went on down there to the CVS and, it I have nothing. I'm Whitney Houston right now. I am literally Whitney Houston right now. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Moving on. I can't. Clearly we're not going to make our 6:20 deadline. We're clearly not going to make it. Mm-mm. Let's change the subject and get out of these sugar spiky moments because the sugar spiky moments are aplenty today. All right, let's switch over to the NBA. So, Charlotte Hornets center Kai Jones is in the news. Let me give you some information on Kai Jones. He is in his second year in the NBA. He is a center. He is 6'11". He is he went to school in Florida, but he was born in Nassau, Bahamas. He is 6'11", weighs 221 pounds, went to school in Orlando area, and is 6'11". Now I'm giving you this information on him. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets. You can usually see him, make him out because he has, the Charlotte Hornets colors are teal, right? And so he has this teal afro. So he's in the news because the people are dragging him for one of his Instagram posts that he put up recently. I'm going to play the video. I took the music out because I don't want to get a copyright claim or strike. I mean, I probably just got one based on Taste of Biscuits, However, we needed that. I'll take the copyright claim today because we all needed to taste the biscuits today. But I didn't want to get one for this video. So I'll play the video. Let y'all, this is a 6'11" starting center in the National Basketball Association. So, as you can probably imagine, the people are dog walking him, calling him everything but a child of God. Now, there are some people. Now, the song that he was dancing to was Quavo and Future's song, Turn Your Click Up. I don't know the song. I don't listen to these people. But the people have been giving him everything he wants because he's doing this. This coming just a few days after our boy gave us these wonderful looks. This is my favorite one right here where you put the hair behind your ear. That's my favorite one. You know, after we got these wonderful looks from Jimmy Butler. So the people are up in arms. The man is just out here living his best life. Okay. The man is out here having fun, living his best life, twerking, tooting that thing up, doing splits on dick. Oh, well, I don't know if he's doing splits on dick, but maybe he was. I don't know. And even if he is, who cares? Let the man live and live his best life. Leave that young man, leave the little boy alone. Leave the boy alone. He fine. We don't have to question any parts of who he is and his sexuality. And why does it matter what his sexuality is? If he likes to do splits on dicks, let him. If he like to toot that thing up and throw it back and look back at it, let him. We all know in the Rainbow Coalition compound, the corridor on the gay, I'm sorry, the wing of the G corridor for bottoms is bereft, engorged with tall ass people. The tall girls love putting footprints on ceilings. Baby, if you got a man that's 6'4" or taller, the taller you get over 6'4", the higher the percentage is that you not only a part of the Rainbow Coalition, but you probably is a bottom. Because them tall guys be bottoms. Trust me, I know the tall guys love getting their backs blown out. And they got long backs too. And they love getting every part of it blown out. Please be clear. I'm just saying. Let the man live. God. Speaking of people inappropriately talking about whether or not someone's gay or not, the bitch boy, the bust down, the baby is in the news. So apparently, he's looking for acting roles now. Let me read this quote. It looks like this is coming from the Jasmine brand. You only get hit on by the Jolly Green Giant bottom. Listen, tell them Cams, the tall boys be slap bottoms. I'm telling you, the taller he is, if he's 6'4" or taller, baby, every inch over 6'3" raises the percentages that not only is he going to be a part of the Rainbow Coalition, but the fact that he's going to be a raging bottom. I'm just saying, a slap bottom. A lot of them be the don't touch me bottoms. I don't even understand that whole conversation. But a lot of them be the don't touch me bottoms. Child, a mess. Let me read this on. It looks like the baby might be the next rapper turned actor in Hollywood. The baby wants to share the small screen with the entertainment mogul 50 Cent, two people who I hate so much. 50 Cent. The North Carolina native recently hopped into 50 Cent's comment section on Instagram to shoot his acting debut shot. On Monday, actor 50 Cent shared a memorable clip from his Stars series Power, where he portrayed the antagonist role of Kanan Stark. His caption read, quote, Power, this scene was cold-blooded. I put a different energy in this one, but I think Cassius Dawkins was harder than Kanan. What do you think? And so that's when the baby replied saying, quote, I got to play a role on the screen with you before it's all over. People are trying to figure out what he meant by saying before it's all over. I don't even know if he meant if the Power series is all over, if his time in the limelight is all over. I don't know. I hate 50 Cent. I hate the baby. Both of them are a part of the box of deplorables that I want no parts of. I don't support 50 Cent. I don't support anything that he produces. I want no parts of him. I damn sure don't support the baby. and anything that he's involved with. But it would make perfect sense that the next time you watch Power, you'll have the baby on there. So I'll let all of you supporters of 50 Cent, the troglodyte that is 50 Cent, the heinous, insidious person that is 50 Cent, all of you supporters of his, I'll let y'all go on over there and support him all you want. I'll have no parts of it. None. Moving on, because I'll get triggered again. I'll get triggered again. Brian Austin Green is in the news. Former star of Beverly Hills 90210 back in the 90s. That Brian Austin Green, he's in the news. He says that raising his gay son felt like he was navigating uncharted waters, but he's also making it clear he's got no issues with anyone's sexuality, and he's calling out anyone who feels otherwise. He spoke with TMZ about raising his now 21-year-old son, Cassius, on Lance Bass's Frosted Tips podcast. I'm sorry, he didn't speak with TMZ. He spoke with Lance Bass on his Frosted Tips podcast, saying the situation was all new to him, but it was a challenge he welcomed with open arms. Lance couldn't help but compliment the actor, claiming it's got to be a blessing to have Brian as a dad, especially growing up gay. Brian said there really aren't a lot of differences between gay and straight kids, and it bugs him when other people say they do have a problem with gay people. Brian's adamant that someone's preference when it comes to partners isn't a big deal, a revelation he's in part attributing to his relationship with his son Cassius, and he says he's been trying to make others see it the same way as him. He shares Cassius with his ex-girlfriend and fellow 90210 star Vanessa Marcel. He also shares 3 younger children with his ex Megan Fox, and just welcomed a 5th child in 2022 with his fiance Shauna Burgess. So he around here, having all kind of kids. But Cassius is the oldest one. Cassius is the oldest one in the group. Now, shout out to him if there were more parents like that, according to his ex, Vanessa Marshall, who is the child's mother, he's barely involved in the child's life. Interesting budget ways. So it's easy for you to say that, oh, you okay with it when you ain't got nothing to do with that child. Child, this is why we have a whole drink already. I can't. There goes that story. I tried to be nice, tried to give you a good story, Brian Austin Green, and now here we are. There was a mass shooting last night at Morgan State University after one of their homecoming events. It's homecoming at Morgan State University, and I'm mentioning this because October is virtually homecoming month for most HBCUs. Most HBCUs are having their homecoming festivities during the month of October. And I say that because these are places where you have large gatherings of Black people. Black people out here living their best life, having a good time. A lot of people come in, a lot of alumnus come in to enjoy everything and soak it up. And it really hit home last night when I heard about the shooting at Morgan State, with it being homecoming week, because I'm going to FAMU's homecoming at the end of the month, and I would hate to be somewhere, wrong place, wrong time, and now we got a whole situation going on. So the 5 people were shot. Thank God no one was killed, and it looks like all of the victims will be able to recover, and nobody was killed. So that's good. But they still have not found the assailant. They still haven't found the shooter, and we don't know where they are, who they are, or whether or not they will try to strike again. So be vigilant. I know there are a lot of HBCU grads. Many of you all have kids that are current HBCU students or former HBCU students that may be attending homecomings as well. While you're out there, head on the swivel, be vigilant. If you see something, say something, and make sure that you stay safe. Please, please. Um, so I just wanted to say that. Diamond Pearl Jim said, I think the third year in a row for a shooting at Morgan State during homecoming, per the local news. That's unfortunate. Age of 18 to 22, 4 guys and 1 girl was shot. People have nothing, right? They have nothing else better to do. Listen, y'all stay vigilant. In good news today, Outkast is in the news for us today because they now have the biggest selling hip hop album in music history when their album Speaker Box The Love Below was now certified as 13 times platinum, passing and that passes Eminem's album, The Eminem Show, that did have the record for 12 times platinum. I'm certainly glad to hear that. That is one of, well, I love all of Outkast's albums. Let's be clear. All of them. This was one of the good, well, all of them are good, but I do love this album. We were just talking about this album when we talked about when we showed the picture of Jimmy Butler the other day, and I told you he was channeling Andre 3000 from the song Hey Ya. Hey Ya is from the Speaker Box album. If you don't have this album or haven't heard this album, the problem is you and not us. The problem is you and not us. I mean, it's so many. One of my favorites off that album is Flip Flop Rock is my song. Of course, Hey Ya. Of course, I mean, it's so many songs on that album. Oh my God. Because remember, that was the double album. It was the Speaker Box and it was Speaker Box and then it was The Love Below. So because one was Big Boy, one album was Andre 3000, and it was, oh my God. So I'm glad now, quiet as it's kept, I'm more glad that we got a black rap group on top and not white ass Eminem. And I'm gonna give him to all of you people that cape for and cap for white people in black spaces that get celebrated for doing the same things we've been doing, and in most cases better than them. But that's a whole nother story. I'm trying not to go down that road. I ain't want to go down that road, but listen, one of my other songs on that album is Roses. Caroline, Caroline. Oh, I used to love that. That was my shit. Roses was my shit. Caroline, Caroline. That was my shit on the album. That whole double disc album was everything. So glad to know that it is the best selling hip hop album of all time. Glad to see it. 13 times platinum. Shout out to them. Now, white America is probably over there seething somewhere. So you'll probably see an uptick in Eminem's album, The Eminem Show. And they'll probably, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, try to get him back up to top because white America can't have anything black be on top. But that's a whole nother story. Ciao. Ciao. Anyway, I think that's all our stories for today. Let me see. Let me check the dossier to make sure. I was supposed to talk about Gunplay's ex-girlfriend. She was in the news. Well, not ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. She was in the news, basically saying she was just a dumbass, and he has a history of drug abuse, and that's the reason her daughter was born with a heart defect. The doctor told her that her husband's drug use and history of drug use is the reason for her daughter having a whole heart defect. And she says she was just a dumbass for even getting with him. Well, we could have told you that long time ago. But y'all girls go out here and do and let anything stick they dick up in y'all. Child, a mess. She's, she's regretful for even being in a relationship with him, and that she subjected herself to that all of this time. You got to think about, and I'm glad that her child was finally the impetus and catalyst for her to get out of that relationship, because it sounds like he was abuseful. He was abusing her for quite some time. So I'm glad she got out of that. So that was the situation with gunplay. I was also supposed to do a breakdown of possible um, candidates for the Speaker of the House, but I don't have the energy. We don't care. They ain't even gonna take up. They ain't gonna even start thinking about it until, from what I understand, until like next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, is when they'll start to have meetings within the Republican Party to even start talking about it. So all of those people yesterday that took the over, we were right. Those of us who took the over, saying that it will go past October 7th before they pick the Speaker of the House, we were right. Kudos to us. Kudos to us. That's all we got for today. Listen, y'all, I am going out of town tomorrow. So I will not be here for Silly Saturday this weekend. I apologize now. I will be back on Monday. Really B and I also spoke today. We will have a Teacher Project 2.0 on um we'll have a Teacher Project 2.0 on Monday as well. So look forward to that as well. So we're gonna do the damn thing like only we can next week. Put some Shondos in the chat. I know y'all. I hate not being here for Silly Saturday, but I got things to do. I will be safe. I'll be thinking about y'all while I'm going on Saturday. Every time Saturday comes and I'm not there for Silly Saturday, I think about y'all. Now, if I get a moment to steal away and maybe give y'all like 30 minutes or something in my hotel room, I will. Um, but they're few and far between. Regina Tanner, who you often see in Really Bees chat, and sometimes you see her over here. She's going to be I'll see her in Richmond as well this weekend. So she and I will hang out. Me and Regina. If you see her over in Really Bees chat, she and I will be together this weekend. So I'll see her this weekend as well. And then the following weekend, me and Tanya, there go Tanya. Me and Tanya gonna hang out that weekend too. So a couple weekends where I'll get to see some of y'all and hang out with some of y'all. I really enjoy when we could get together. If you're in or around the Richmond, Virginia area, I think that's Southern Virginia, let me know. We might could, hang out or something like that. So just let me know. And things like that. But y'all know I'm always here for y'all. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Is Really Be going live? It's a live setup. Somebody let me know. It's Really Be's live set up. You see. Um, oh, she's going live at 7:45. Thank you, Markel. Look at Markel popping out the bushes. Hey, Markel. Hey, boo. Okay. Oh, it's set up for 7:45. Okay, so it don't even make no sense for me to send y'all over there then. If it's not set up to 7:45, that's almost an hour. That's over an hour from now. Oh, 6:45. 6:45. Okay, so I can send y'all over there. Okay. Oh, I was about to say 7:45. Dear Lord. But I can send y'all over there. Hold on. Let me set that up. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. She doing another live on the lesbians. I see a live set up that says upcoming about the lesbians that are getting divorced and mad at each other. So I guess, yeah, okay. So, all right. I'm going to work out and then shower and go into my nightly coma. Okay, but just wait. Mommy said, "Thank y'all for the birthday wishes." Well, tell her we love her. Give her a kiss for us. We're glad to do that. Um, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. And all of that good stuff. Thank y'all for being here. Um, until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.